This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the Black Knights of San Antonio taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. But you look at this defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Kramer. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The Texans had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Stroud. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, Kramer, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 2nd down, it's Kramer, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Delson in motion. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good.
Yeah.
Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Play action. Stroud now. And this one's incomplete. But you look at this defense. Now they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This is such a good unit at covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Going for it with Pierce. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That went into the hands of Adams downfield.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Black Knights take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
A try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Texans nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from ththose guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a first down coming up.
Okay, break. As Stroud now to throw.
He finds his man complete. That's back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hurry, hurry. Ready. Stroud sets up the play action.
Steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a give right side. Kramer, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Shoves him aside, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On 2nd down now, it's Kramer. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Stroud off the play fake. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
He lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And now an audible here into something else.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down, San Antonio.
The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
San Antonio, first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Second and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down.
And the Black Knights will extend their lead here just before halftime. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Texans nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they'll shift things around. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Black Knights.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. A good pickup there, a 22. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On the tackle. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Texans' 46-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Second and 14. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And they'll send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. .31 yards on the punt there. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler.
Stroud out of the gun here. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Cup 19.
The throwing again is Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Kramer. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll run on 1st down. Kramer. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, Kramer. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Now Stroud. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. Open man there is Collins, complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Cam Akers,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, all of a sudden, we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Black Knights.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. There he goes left side. into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in inside the 5, but the fair catch will move it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up third and
Stroud here on 3rd and long. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Myers. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Black Knights extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
34, Texans 9.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
First and 10, it's Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 5.
On second down, it's Stroud. Akers, back-to-back catches.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here comes third and about a foot. And Stroud now to throw.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 8 yards there on a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Quickly out wide to Mechie.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Stroud to throw it.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle,